And with everyone sharing, I'm very glad I've chosen what I've chosen for us today. There is so much going on in the world. And depending on where you are, some of that stuff may be much closer to your environment than others. So I felt that giving and receiving compassion would be a very nice way for us to come into a place of centeredness, bringing ourselves in instead of being drawn out to all of that noise and chaos and potential distress and draining of our energies. It's interesting, so many of us today have been sharing about feeling tired and drained. There may be circumstances close to you, but it may be global circumstances that are also challenging you. I am vigilant, and this is my invitation. Be vigilant with your self-care, my friends. Be vigilant with your self-compassion practice. And it's interesting, Tony mentioned boundaries. This can be simply choosing to reduce or eliminate some of that painful external noise. Does that make sense? I really want you to consider how you take care of yourself each and every day when we're having more and more dramas. And I mean, we are in this catastrophic kind of whirlwind at the moment on so many levels. So I felt it important for us to remember we don't have to isolate and cut ourselves off from the world. We can tend to ourselves and still offer this beautiful energy, this love, this caring, but in a balanced way. So you'll know how to practice today. And if you're new here today, a super big warm welcome, a big hug of compassion. And I will guide you through this so that you can take care of your practice as well. So with giving and receiving, we're finding a way to balance our needs with others. We don't want to sacrifice our well-being in order to serve. I'm a big lover of service, hence why I'm here. I love giving service. And over my life, I've recognized now through my self-compassion practice that if I turn that service into sacrifice, it's not a kindness for anybody. Not for me, not for my loved ones, not for those that I'm serving. I hope that makes sense. So let's drop in, my darlings, let's drop in. Have a little sip of tea if that's what your body needs. David's demonstrating a wonderful start by offering some soothing touch. Maybe offer yourself a lovely stroke or a hug. I find from the shoulders down to the elbows is a really lovely way to soothe the nervous system. So if you are feeling quite overwhelmed and your nervous system is fraught, please, something as gentle and easy as soothing touch, stroking and supportive touch can really help you arrive so that you can receive your practice today. All right. You can return to that anytime you want to during the practice as well. Maybe a lovely hand on heart like Kathryn. Beautiful practice, my friend. Maybe resting the hands like Renee, letting the whole face be held. Just simply giving yourself what you need as we go into practice today. So let's begin. Closing your eyes if you feel ready to. And simply offering your attention some warmth and friendliness. And turn your attention inward. Notice what's happening with your body and how your breathing is. Notice the rhythm of your breathing. And you may like to deepen that breath to help you come inside. Simply noticing that energizing quality of your in-breath. Really giving yourself those deeper, energizing inhalations. Very nice. And noticing when you're really filling yourself up, how naturally and easily it is for your body to release the breath. And how much ease and effortlessness flows with your exhalation. Perhaps you experience relief with the out breath, with that sensation of ease of letting go. And just enjoy the depth of breath that feels good for you. Observing the energy moving in and the ease of moving out. The breath is such a great teacher, reminding us that we cannot simply breathe out for others all of the time. We need to breathe in for ourselves as well. And recognizing that the body quite naturally wants to breathe out. Without you having to do anything, the breath moves in this exquisite rhythm. Breathing in, energizing you. And breathing out, creating ease for you and others. So let us enjoy the teachings of our breathing. Recognizing that we need both the in-breath and the out-breath to live fully and wholly in a wholesome and healthy manner. So let's begin with offering this energizing in-breath to all parts of ourselves. Make it the biggest, most refreshing, energizing breath that you would love. Filling yourself up with all the resources you require. Paying attention simply to the in-breath. Offering yourself the energy, the joy, the kindness that you need. Tending to your mind, your heart, your body with this energizing, nourishing in-breath. Filling up your soul cup. Filling up every cell in your body. Filling your mind with clarity, with kindness, and with anything else you require, just for you, with every in-breath. And when it feels right for you, if it does, warmly turn your attention to your out breath. Noticing the sense of ease, maybe relief, relaxation that comes with your out breath. And knowing that we do not live as an island, even if sometimes we do isolate ourselves. We are connected and part of a greater world. And we may have loved ones that are struggling in some way. And our out-breath can be our offering to them. To help bring ease and solace to their troubles. And so if it feels right for you today, bring to mind someone or maybe a group of people, maybe a general experience of all humans, if that feels more appropriate today. And offer your exhalation full of love, compassion, and caring to this individual or this group of people. Feel the ease and gentleness and sense of soothing being offered outwardly as you breathe out. Allowing your generous heart to flow with the rhythm of your breathing. And share your kind and loving intentions for others, riding on your out breath. Breathing in for me and out for you. Let's bring these two beautiful interconnected breaths together now, including ourselves in our practice of compassion and including another who may also need this warmth and love today. Breathing in for me and out for you. One for me and one for you. And finding the balance that feels kind and right for you today. Perhaps you are in need of filling up your cup first. So adjusting the balance to serve you and your loved one in a way that feels just right. Maybe 5 for me and 1 for you. Perhaps 2 for me and 10 for you. Having a light relationship with this flow, noticing what feels good. Offering love and kindness to yourself by breathing it in. And offering something good for another as you breathe out. Letting it be gentle and easy. As gentle and easy as a tender sigh. Allowing an effortless flow as you breathe in for me and out for you. An effortless flow, becoming a vast ocean of compassion. And as you rest in this limitless flow, this boundless ocean of compassion, allow these tender words to warm your heart, enjoying this blessing from John O'Donoghue. When the rhythm of the heart becomes hectic, time takes on the strain until it breaks. Then all the unattended stress falls in on the mind like an endless, increasing weight. The light in the mind becomes dim. Things you could take in your stride before now become laboursome events of will. Weariness invades your spirit. Gravity begins falling inside you, dragging down every bone. The tide you never valued has gone out, and you are marooned on unsure ground. Something within you has closed down, and you cannot push yourself back to life. You have been forced to enter empty time. The desire that drove you has relinquished. There is nothing else to do now but rest and patiently learn to receive the self you have forsaken in the race of days. At first, your thinking will darken and sadness take over like listless weather. The flow of unwept tears will frighten you. You have travelled too fast over false ground. Now your soul has come to take you back. Take refuge in your senses. Open up to all the small miracles you rushed through. Become inclined to watch the way of rain when it falls slow and free. Imitate the habit of twilight, taking time to open the well of colour that fostered the brightness of day. Draw alongside the silence of stone until its calmness can claim you. Be excessively gentle with yourself. Stay clear of those vexed in spirit. Learn to linger around someone of ease who feels they have all the time in the world. Gradually, you will return to yourself, having learned a new respect for your heart and the joy that dwells far within slow time. And so, my friends, with this blessing in your heart, enjoying one more deep, energizing, delightful breath, filling yourself up with any last drop of something that you need. And as it gently releases, knowing that you're filling the world with compassion, with kindness, with your warmth and love, especially this beautiful circle. And when you're ready, you may like to return your hands to your heart or wrap them around yourself once again. And softly open your eyes when you're ready. And noticing the gift you have given yourself.